Perfect. Hey, welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master of chaos back with you once again. It is the end of 2021, and it's time to make the best of lists when it comes to boutique Blu-rays, movies in general, releases for this year. So I hope you'll join me for this series. I'm going to try to release it every Wednesday of this month with another label focusing on their best of, and then towards the end of the month, we're going to be doing a big old worst of mishmash. I'm going to just cram all the crap that I just didn't like into one video, but I want to highlight all of my favorites. First and foremost,
Back from the dead.
As you've seen probably in the thumbnail, I imagine you have eyes and you've seen it. Severin Films is our focus. We're going to kick off the best of 2021 with that label. Now, I'm not going to give as my buddy Aaron Pin would say, a report card as so much for Severin for the year. They've had, I think, a fairly decent year. They've gone to 4K and all that good stuff. So there's been a lot of interesting releases. They've done a lot of box sets, now, just so you know, this specific best of will be about five or six titles. I'm not going to really limit myself. I just want to tell you what my favorites are. And I have not seen the folk horror box set, which is technically in 2021. I've not seen Nasty Habits, and I won't be talking about box sets until later in the month. So this is just single releases from Severin that I've gotten my hands on. I don't have the Night of the Demon Blu-ray yet, which I did order during Black Friday, but to me that is 100% an amazing release for 2021. So we'll start there. Number one, no particular order by the way. Number one, Night of the Demon. Holy shit! This is one of those rare, not so much rare, but I guess much lauded video nasties where Bigfoot rips off a dick. I mean, that is the centerpiece scene in the film. It's fantastic. It's a great movie. I really enjoyed the film. I got to see that in theaters, the print that Severin used for the Blu-ray. So while I have not dug into the Blu-ray, I think the packaging, 2-disc set with a ton of Bigfoot content, cryptid content, I should say, and then stuff on the Video Nasties era makes it a fantastic release. And we'll start there. So number one, Night of the Demon. I don't have it with me, but I'm 100% going to be happy with that, and I'm happy that it exists, and you should get it. Now, I've got a stack here of actual things that I do have in my collection, and we'll be addressing from then on. By the way, I hope you're well. I hope you had a wonderful Black Friday, and you're having a wonderful day. If you're new here, do consider subscribing. That would mean the world to your old pal, Master Chaos, because I'm trying to get, if possible, 2,000 subscribers for the end of 2021. Hopefully, we can make it happen. We're about 150 shy. That'd be great. If you're new here, we can hang out again. Drop me a thumbs up. Let's continue. Number two, again, no particular order. This is just stuff that I really loved. Number two, Overboard. Oh my God. When this was announced, everyone took a shit because this sounds very strange for Severin to be putting out. But they did, and it's a great movie, and it's a rare 80s movie that ages pretty well for the most part, beyond the fact that, you change the music on this and maybe change a little bit of the dialogue, and it almost plays like a creepy, forced entry type movie where Goldie Hawn is sort of taken away by this crazy maniac who pretends to be her husband. It's a good movie. It's very fun, very sweet. Watch this with the whole family, which is not something I can say for a lot of Severin releases. Really fun. Overboard, you gotta get it. Word of warning though, if you haven't seen my unboxing of this, the slip on this is still very tight. Like, seriously very, very tight. Like, I still cannot get the movie out of here. I decided to put the slip back on because what the hell am I going to do with it? But the slip is super ridiculously tight on this thing. So if I ever want to watch the movie out, I'm going to need the Jaws of Life. Number three. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go here. Number three, the biggest surprise from Severin for me for 2021. Something I had little interest in until I watched it. This is Franco Noir, the double feature. Holy cats! This was amazing. This was amazing. I highly recommend it. I think you need this in your collection. Number one, word of warning though. If you like Franco for stuff like Shining Sex and, Lena Romay vagina shots, this probably won't float your boat. But if you like noir filmmaking, if you like expert direction, and if you like just tense cinematic adventures, you're gonna love both films on here. Now, let me get the titles right because they do not roll off the tongue easily. There's Death Whistles the Blues and Rafifi in the City. Two great films, great plots, really well structured, really well laid out, which is something you can't say for a lot of Franco movies. And just fantastically presented here on Blu-ray. Fantastic, gorgeous. This is the best black and white I've seen come out of Severin in a while, to be honest. And I was very stunned. I wish it had a slip, but whatever. I mean, my adventures with the Overboard slip have taught me that, I don't really need a slip. But this is such a good package. You need to get this. Once this is on sale for the halfway, 2022, I think this is going to go real fast. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. What are we at? 4, right? Yes, 4. Let's go with a 2-pack. This is William. Well, hold on. The slips are weird here. Okay, here we go. The William Goodler double pack here. You get Day of the Animals and Grizzly. Animals or animal? Yeah, animals. Okay, because there's a lot of animals, but sometimes they just say Day of the Animal. Whatever. Day of the Animals and Grizzly, William Goodler double feature here, released by Severin with beautiful slips, which, by the way, are tight, but I can still get the dang movies loose. Look at that. Beautiful. Two fantastic releases here. Great, Animals Run Amok movie. Grizzly, we'll start there. Grizzly is essentially a Jaws ripoff. It's Grizzly Bear Jaws, and it's fantastic. But if you watch real closely, it follows the beats. There's 3 guys. The animal is attacking people. It's sort of like Jaws would attack people. There's a park ranger, a sheriff. So it follows the DNA of Jaws super close. But I think it stands out on its own. And the fucking finale, the way they kill the grizzly, I'm not going to spoil it, but dang, that is a memorable piece of cinema history. You need Grizzly in your collection. Day of the Animals is more of a kind of an ozone layer, run amok kind of movie. The star of the show here is Leslie Nielsen, who plays against type as a sort of alpha male type of character who sort of wants to take charge. Christopher George is in both movies. Christopher George runs a camping excursion, wildlife, rugged nature kind of thing, and they go on a trip in the woods, and then all of a sudden shit goes down with the animals. Every animal's acting like a motherfucking asshole, and then they have to run away and escape and try to survive. Good movie, really tense, never lets up, and I do recommend it. Shocking nobody died making this movie. Shocking. This is number 4, right? Yes, I believe we're here. Now, I'm going to save this one for last. I do have one 4K I want to highlight. So we're going to go 5. Number 5 is Siege. I have it somewhere, and I apologize, I could not find it for this video. I don't know where the hell it went. I'm going to find it, obviously, because I need to watch that movie again. I've seen it twice already. Siege, to me, is the biggest, not I should say surprise, but the biggest treat from Severin from 2021. I loved it. Loved it. Very much a John Carpenter type of film. Assault on Precinct 13, Escape from New York kind of vibe. Really fantastic film from Canada. I recommend that if you have not seen that. Siege is going to be a big seller for them. I predict the Siege will be a massive seller for them come halfway sale. People are going to be jumping on that and Franco because those are tremendous fucking movies. Siege. Listen to me. Go watch my review. Get it. It is amazing. You're going to love it. I actually did a Let's Watch, and I'll drop the link here in the video. You're gonna want to watch it with me. You're going to see you like it. Remember, try before you buy. Then, halfway sale, go buy it. You're going to love it. It looks amazing on Blu-ray, beautifully cleaned up. Got some nice special features on there as well. Actually, I think you should get it on Blu-ray because the version we did on Let's Watch was from YouTube, and it's, a little dark, obviously, because it's a VHS rip, from what I understand. Siege, that's number 5. Finally, I didn't get all the 4Ks this year. I do love Day of the Beast and Perdita Durango very much. They're good films. I don't know that I need them in my collection, but they're good films. I do recommend them. But the one that I do need, and you need, if you have not seen it, is Santa Sangre. This is a masterpiece film. My favorite Jodorowsky film, and a wonderful release. Probably, to be fair, the best thing that Severin has released ever. This is the amazing box set situation. I'm going to try and unfold it here so we can get a good look at it. You get some nice little postcards, which I don't know if anyone's really going to put them up, but that's a nice little add-on. And then the packaging, let me get this correct so we can get it up. The packaging opens up like this. It's 4K and Blu-ray. I believe soundtrack as well. Yes, you get the soundtrack, which is nice. Not that I'll listen to it, but the music is quite beautiful. You get the 4K disc, you get 2 Blu-rays, and the soundtrack. This is a masterpiece film. I was so shocked when I first saw this film. I got to see it in theaters for the first time here in Los Angeles at the Egyptian Theater, which is now unfortunately closed. They're revamping it. Hopefully, it'll be up for 2022. We'll hope. Severin was sponsoring the event, actually, the screening for Santa Sangre. Simon Boswell, the composer, was there. I have his autograph on the original DVD of Santa Sangre that Severin released, which I think is out of print at the moment. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Santa Sangre is a masterpiece film, a beautiful film, and something that you need in your collection. As a 4K person, it's gorgeous, glorious, and this is a movie with such rich textures and colors that they will pop off your screen and come to life in your mind and in your living room. You need this. Santa Sangre is a masterpiece, and I think you're going to be very wowed by it. Even if you've seen a Jodorowsky film, you weren't, Holy Mountain is weird, El Topo is pretty weird. This is a movie that, while it's weird, has one of the most, and I'm trying to be hyperbolic here, has one of the most emotional and rewarding last lines in cinema history. It is, I honestly have never experienced that. Well, there's a couple movies that have done that, Umberto D and La Strada, where their last moments really wrapped up the movie in such a beautiful package. Santa Sangre offers one line of dialogue at the end of the film that if you're not in tears, you didn't get the movie. And it is beautiful. This is cinematic poetry. You need it. Santa Sangre. Oh my God. Well, there you go. That is my Severin Best of 2021. I think they had a fantastic year. And not to mention all the box sets. Christopher Lee. Oh my God, not Adamson, Milligan, Andy Milligan, The Nasty Habits, Folk Horror. They've had a big year for box sets. I'm going to talk about box sets in another video. So Severin will be touched on. But again, they will also appear in my worst of list. That's towards the end of the month. So thank you for watching, my friend. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate your eyeballs. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you here. Like I said, if you're new here, do consider subscribing. It means you and I get to hang out again. You'll get me closer to my 2,000 subscriber goal by the end of 2021. Leave me a thumbs up on your way out the door. I love you very much. As a matter of fact, I love you just the way you are. And I'm not saying that. I really care about you. I wish you well. I wish you the best. I'll see you soon. This has been your Friendly Neighborhood Mastercast, signing off for now.